So if you look, we had to take out the radiator, transmission, and just the engine itself. Because as you can see from our last clip, all the spark plugs were bad. So we had to take it out and take it apart.
What did we do first before we tore the engine out? Did we just take the engine apart and look at it?
Yeah.
And it didn't look good, did it?
Nope. Hi, welcome to the Uncle Monty and Skull Crusher show. So on our last video, or last thing, we were working on the van, we call it Old Yeller now, we had to pause that build, and we had to work on the blue truck because it was making a funny sound down the road. So once we got home, we pulled out all the spark plugs, and half of the spark plugs were gone.
Yep, that was the deal.
So if you look here, you can tell that this is a good spark plug and this one's not.
What's missing on the bad one?
You can tell that in the middle of the good one, it has this like white thing here, but this one doesn't. And
It's
all
just
smashed.
totally missing, huh?
Yep.
And was there only one spark plug like that?
No.
There was like 3 of them like that, wasn't there?
Yep. Okay, as you can see here, that we brought the engine out, we looked at it, and this is what a good one looks like. Piston, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is what a bad piston looks like. The only reason why it's a bad piston because this is what was inside the spark plug that was smashing it whenever it was driving down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see here, this is the transmission that we had to take out with the engine. The reason why we took it out is because the transmission was leaking oil, and that was just not good. So we decided to fix this truck because my grandpa bought it in 1986, brand new. And as you can see from our last clip, that the engine and the spark plugs were all messed up. So on the engine, we can't decide to either just get a new engine or just buy more parts. So what we're gonna do is tearing it apart and decide from there.
So yeah, like Skull Crusher was saying, we had to put Old Yeller on the side and bring in Old Blue here because the center electrode of the spark plug fell out. It actually fell out of 3 of them, and yeah, it's the sidewalls on the cylinder are all scratched up and everything. And while we pulled it out, we went in and just pulled the transmission out because it had a front seal leaking. So figured we'd just fix it all out in one go. But now we gotta decide what to do. Skull's gonna have to see if he can't find some money to buy parts or new engine, or machine work is months out if we want to get this one rebuilt. So we're still debating what's going to happen.
So stay tuned for on the Skull Crusher and Uncle Monty show for what we're going to decide to do with the engine next. Please subscribe and like.